This is a piece of wood used in construction to install windows and doors. It is no way, shape, or form used for a firearm. It is a piece of wood used in construction. It is a wood wedge to install windows and doors. We will use it to point at items throughout the room. Again, this is a piece of wood used to point at objects throughout the room, as well as construction, to install windows and doors. What's up, guys? How's it going? Oh yeah, YouTube is doing this dumb thing with their names again. Oh man, I'm gonna have to try to remember you guys. Some are the same, some are different. Hey. Mine shows actually that J Loves 2A was first. Then Jack Boom Boom, and then Focus, and then Justin. How's it going, guys? What's going on, guys? I can't remember. Were some of you on my, I think Focus was, on my live there at Tombstone today? Pez was. I saw Pez on there. Guys, you know what to do when you get in. Double tap the screen. Helps with algorithms right away. It's me, Call of Duty. Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can see. A lot of times, if I can remember by the picture. Brookside is the same. Hey, Brookside, what's up? It's going well, I guess. I think so. It's been doing that all day, 2AJ. Hey, thanks for the super poop. They call it a happy poop. I was there for a few seconds, but I was on the job site. Oh, was that you too? I know Pez was on there. We'll go on Thursday. Yes, it is, brother. That it is. There was a couple people asking me earlier if I had any. What was that? Actually, it was someone today asked me if I had a sniper, and I said, well, I got one at home. I said, come by, and we will show it to you if you come by at 6 p.m. So I don't know if they'll come or not. We'll see, I guess. We shall see. Just hope it doesn't fall, because where I have it sitting, sometimes it likes to slide, and that thing is a heavy gun, and it will slide and hit the wall pretty hard. Make a hole in the wall eventually. Wish we could beat these algorithms. What's up, Mason? How's it going, brother? You say, yo. Wheel Gun Thursday, folks. Appreciate you showing up. 69 in the chat. Pretty nice. What's up, Rick Grimes? I don't have any, actually. 44 mag, at least. Marshall, how's it going? 6-7. We don't talk about that in here. We don't talk about 6-7. It's dumb. Might as well just say 8-8 or 8-15. Right? 10-11. What's up? Today's Wheel Gun Thursday, guys. Arthur Morgan, what's up? Nice guns. Thank you. Like and subscribe if you could, guys. If you like guns and stuff. Doing good, man. Just watching some great Thursday night football. Vikings versus Ram. Gotcha. Hey, what's that? What's their school edits? Blue gun is sick. Yeah, Staffland. That is a Canik sketch. I got 9mm. I got a whole bunch of them. These two are 9mm, but the rest are in the safe. Well, not quite. I have one of my EDCs sitting right here. No, sir, Noah. That one's a 380 right there. Evriel. Velez. Ariel Velez. 38 special. This one can shoot 38 specials. The Ruger right there. No, wait. It was Chargers versus Ram. Okay, not Ram. I like those knives. Thanks. You got a snub nose. These are snub nose. That one is. That one is. And these two are. Call of Duty. There we go. American Middle School Starter Pack. Dude, we don't want to say that. Come on, man. Yo, how many do you have? Do you have a shotgun AK-47? I have an AK-47 right there. But I don't have an AK-12 is what you're talking about. The blue gun is a Canik sketch. Are you a MN fan if you mean to? MN. I don't know what that is. Letter the next Doomslayer. Call of Duty. How do you get these? Hard work, buddy. Dude didn't do any 6-7 crap. No, we don't. Do you have an A5? I don't. Guys, the Nerf gun is the best one. You saw that, huh? Yeah, it is. Nice, he says. Do you have Cold by Thunder? I don't know what that is, Noel. Those are really nice. Thank you. Can I get the blue one? Nothing is for sale. The sniper is right there, the 338 Lapua. AR-15, Britty Piggott is right there. No, you can't have an Angel. Yes, they're real. Bro's ready for war. Yep. Guys, I will get to you eventually. Donut, nothing for sale. Favorite gun of out of them all. One of my favorite is this TTI Kinetic Combat right there, folks. Biggest revolver would be this one back here. Call of Duty. That one. It's a BFR. It's a 500 Magnum. Yes, they're real. Do you have an M4? Kind of. It's an AR-15. Very similar. Everyone sub to this guy. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Yes, they're real. Mr. LP2. You ever shot fish? No, I actually never have. No Desert Eagles. Just sub. Thanks, Mason. Is that a 22 Magnum with the Black Widow grip? It is Pez, yes. Yes, they're real, Marshall. Hugh, they're real. Stop saying 6.7. Yeah. Do you have a sniper? Valkyrie, right there. Valkyrie Salvador. Right there. Do you have a D-Hot gun? I don't know what that is, William. I've been here before. I remember you. Cross, I don't. Finnish made. I have a French made. Where's it at? Or, sorry, Turkish. A Turkish made Mauser right there. I own an AK-47 myself. Always like guns. Nice. Well, I can't believe you have an AR-15. Why not? What's up, Trone? Do you have a Walther PDP? I don't. I have a Walther P22 in the safe. I'll trade 100 mil for all of them. That'd be nice, but nothing's for sale. What's the caliber on the Blue Canic? It's a 9 mil, Brian. Welcome back, buddy. Can you shoot, or what do you mean? Not on lives. Do I hunt? Yes. You ever shot fish? No, I haven't. I will get to you eventually, guys. It takes a while for me to get down to where you all, so try to just ask the question once. I'll try my best to get to you. Can you shoot it? Not on lives. Do you have Mossberg? I don't have any Mossbergs, Bryson Norton. Do you have an M134 Mini? I don't, definite. Do you have a Kar 98 Sniper? That one kind of is a Kar 98. It's very similar. It's from Turkey. Yes, they're real. Yo, these guns are sick. Thank you. Where's your most expensive gun? That 338 Lapua right there, airboat. I can stay. I'm making a video. There you go. Oh, you can't stay. Thanks for coming in, though. No Desert Eagles, Scott. Love snipers. Thank you. My dad owns a rifle, has a no scope on it, and is hunting some deer or some dove. I use 12 gauge. Nice, Mason. Got a flamethrower. I don't. So very hard, sir. What do you mean? Do you have a Kar 98? Maybe. I'm not sure if that is or not. Do you have a sniper? I already mentioned that one. Salvador. Right there. Was like a couple days ago. You might forget. Probably. Plus Cross Axon. Right now, YouTube is using everybody's channel name. Their channel handle, not their name. And so it's hard for me to remember who's what. What do you need these guns for? All sorts of stuff, my friend. Your favorite gun to go shoot besides an AR-15? One of my favorites are my 9mm. I have a whole bunch of 9mm, but just today I have these ones out. Those two there are 9mm, and that one's a 9. Those are my two EDCs. Yeah, got a 9mm. Yeah, I just answered that one. Too many guns. Nope. Hey, what's up, GG channel? Nice guns. Holy moly. Do I have a BA or I don't? Snoop Dogg. Lapua is Finnish made. Mine isn't. It's Ruger. It's made in USA. It's a Ruger Precision. What's your best gun? I don't really have a best gun. Do you have shotguns? Yes, William, right there. All these double barrels, a bolt action, a semi-automatic there, 3 pumps in here, and most of these are shotguns. Do you have revolvers? You were looking right at them, buddy. Bro, you have a shotgun model 1887 from the Terminator. It looks a lot like it, Mr. Maggie, right there. Except it's a 10 gauge, not the 12 that he used. Do you have 500 Magnum? LP, I do. Right there. It's that back one. It's a BFR right there. Can't shoot them on screen, buddy. What's the sniper that you mostly use? I only have one. Chaz Games right there. It's a 338 Lapua. That's the only actual sniper. Nice guns. You have a 44 that what I shoot. Anime Miles right there. 44 Magnum lever action from Winchester. Model 94 AE. Bob says boo. Bryson says oh. Do you have a taser? I don't, Marcos. Gun says Terran. Like and subscribe, guys. Wolf says 6'7". I say 5'8". 5'8". Yeah, huh? Do you have a taser? No. Do you use 20 gauge? I have one in the safe in there. It's a Weatherby pump. Dreedine says, aye. Do you do this all day? I don't, Marshall. Gang too many guns. Really? You got 12 gauges. Britain, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 12 gauges. No, nothing's for sale, cities. How many countries do you have? Countries? Hey, that's a good one. Jan Boom Boom. I've never thought about that one. How many countries of guns do I have? That's a good one. That's a good one. I just bought my first gun, SH11 Pro. I'm a little nervous about using it. Close to my eyes, which I improve. Thank you. Wear safety goggles, definitely essential. Where and how do you get a flintlock? That one is not a flintlock. It's a percussion cap, precision cap, cap and ball, whatever you call it. Percussion cap. There you go. Currently, it's not working. That was from an antique store. 1887s. I have a 1901. It looks just like an 1887 shotgun. Can I see the scope of the sniper? I can get you close, Owen. I can get you close. There you go. It's a Vortex Venom. All right. Got any Nerf guns? Yeah, Sam. We got one on the table right there. Nice DB. Double barrels. Thank you. How many guns you got? I don't know. Not sure, actually. No M40s. Hey, what's up, Zero Cool? Are they real? Yes, official. Do you have a 44? That's what I use. I did answer that one, but I'm behind on the chat, guys. Just give me a little patience. There's 60 people in the chat, so a lot of people making noise. Hey, what's your favorite gun or weapon? Anything just out of guns or daggers or knives? I like guns mostly over those. Sniper that you mostly use. Already answered that. Do you have any lethal guns? All these are, buddy. Any suggestions pre-owned rifle sales? I get them all over the place myself. Do you have RPG? No M4s, Mr. Owen. Do you have a SCAR? I don't. Yes, they're real, Alex. Do you have an M40? No. You got a 20 gauge. I already answered that one. No M4. Do you have a 12 gauge? A whole bunch of them. 50 cals. Sadils. That one's a 50 cal back there. It's a 500 Smith & Wesson. No 50 BMGs. No Pythons, JDG. They're all lethal. Yeah, right? Hunting is one of them. Not sure what other stuff you use guns for. Maybe protection sometimes. Yeah, as well as saving livestock. Protecting livestock. As well as training young people just how to shoot. And the, what do you call it? Safeties of guns. No miniguns. Official. It is one Ghost Guy, but I just changed my name. Well, also, too, Ghost Guy, YouTube's using your channel handle, not your actual name right now. Any LC Smiths? I don't, Timmy. I've got a whole bunch of other brands, but not LC Smith. You lose these in the lake. Nope, definitely not. You said. Oh, yeah, I have heard of a 10 gauge. Yeah, I have 4 10 gauges, Mason. Do you have a minigun? I don't. Could you put your device down, and could you all hold some guns? Nope, cross we can't. What's up, Parker? Murphy, hey, brother. Love that. That doesn't have the no stock. Do you have a Desert Eagle? I don't, Brittany. I'm just taking the bleep. Interesting, Boggy. Why did the gun's wife cheat because her husband was shooting blanks and couldn't fire her up anymore? Interesting. Gotta love the levers. Oh, yeah, Keith. No minigun official. Is that an AK? Left Layman, that is an AK right there. Right there. I'm gonna have to go down to the bottom, guys. I'm way behind. That's a lot of revolvers right there on the table. Thank you. Bros, locked and loaded. Desert, we may relate it down the line. I called you my brother. What's up? Well, we kind of are, Jesse, if you're the same Jesse Real that's related to my brother-in-law through marriage. Let's see. Do you have an AA-12? I don't. Sorry, guys. I know I skipped some of your questions, but a lot of them repeat. That's what happens when people keep asking the same question 5 times. I have to just go all the way down the bottom. Try to just say it once. Yes, I do have the 460 out, Jed. It's right there. Nice magnums. I have 3 magnums, 4 or 5 magnums out right now. You got to deal with a lot of tonight. Yeah, it is what it is, Ghost. Close up the BFR. Oh, sure, 50 AE right there. AA-12, pretty good. Yeah, that's what they say. Do you have a Desert Eagle? No. M1 Grand 1911. I have a 1911. It's in the safe. What's the smallest revolver you have? Probably one of these. That one's a 22 mag Black Widow. This one's a little 22. It's an old guy. Actually, that one's not functional. Favorite 22 would be my probably my Walther P22 that's in the safe. Congrats on 6K. Thanks you. Do you have a slug shotgun? I have shotguns that I shoot slugs in. See ya, Boom Boom. Jen, Boom Boom, what bullets do you use for the 58? I don't have a 58. Do you have any rifles? Let's see. I have these lever actions here. That 308 there. It's a hunting rifle. We got the sniper here. We got 3 military ones here. AK-47, SKS. We got the 30-30. We got the MP5. Well, that's a pistol, I guess. Then we got hunting rifles in the safe. Desert Eagle. No, what's your favorite gun? I don't really have a favorite. Alex, do you ever shoot a deer? We're going to, Jed, mid-November, hopefully. No Desert Eagles. Wow, you guys keep spamming the chat, asking the same question. Have you seen the Russian revolver silent model with special ammo? I heard about it. I haven't seen it in real life. Randall, I have a 44 Magnum right there. It's a lever action. That's the only 44 mag I have. Stephen, I already answered that one. You've been spamming the chat. I already answered your question about a Desert Eagle. I do not have a Desert Eagle. You have Model 29 Smith & Wesson. I don't, Casey. That would be neat. SMS Plays. That is a 50 cal right there. It's a 500 Smith & Wesson. Matthew, the SKS was one that fell through the cracks that I got online for 420s cheeseburgers. You scrolled into heaven. Like and subscribe, my buddy. Paul Bacco, I have a 1911 in the safe. Do you have a Macro Draco? I don't. Jay Everday. Like lever action. Thank you. Do you have any muzzle loaders? JP, right there on the floor. No RPGs. That is an 1840s muzzle loader. Any Smiley Enfields? Yes. It's a little hard to see. It's right there. There's a Smiley Enfield right there. From 43. It's the one with the scope. Do you have a 28 millimeter? I wish. What in the world? Smallest revolver. How do I donate? Jed, there's super chats, there's super stickers, and if you had Venmo or Cash App, I got those too. Do you like the muzzle brake on your Ruger Precision? I sure do, Stankley. If it didn't have that, that thing would hurt. Eastern Brother, welcome. Yeah, Fit 500 mag. Reed, it's right there in the very back. It's a BFR. What's your favorite? Other revolvers? Is that 460 right there? Right there, pointing towards the back there is my favorite revolver. Well, awesome, says Zach. Thank you. I'm back from a few days ago. What's up, Hamilton? Welcome back. Cool, says Saul. Zookeeper says, do you have a 30-30? I do. Right there. Right there, my friend. Mana asked the total price for the weapons. I do not know, actually, Mr. Plays. What about a Model 60 Smith & Wesson? Casey, no. The oldest Smith & Wesson I have is this 460 right there. That's from like 2015, I think. Do you have a 22? Here's one of the 22s. That's a 22 Magnum, and I can change it out for the 22 rimfire right there, the LR. And then these two are 22s. That's a 22 LR. That's a 22 Magnum. What's your favorite? I don't really have a favorite. My favorite revolver is that one right there, the big old one in the back on that side. This is flipping cool. Stope Enfield is the OG DMR. That's a good scope right there. That was a pretty good for hunting. Hey, what's up, Jay Sharps? Appreciate you coming by, buddy. Oh, a Glock. Yeah, I got one right there. Right there. That's the only Glock I have. Eastern. What is the closest to M4 that you have? Owen, that right there. The AR-15 modern sporting rifle right there in the center. Love guns. Thank you. You have a 30 out of pool pump. Not sure what you mean, Paul Blanco. What is your rarest handgun? It's inside there, that gray case. It's a single shot 22. I almost brought it out just because a lot of people ask what my oldest one is for pistols. Do you have a Glock? Yeah, the Glock's right there, Kyle. The 22s, currently I have a couple out. That one's a 22 Magnum where I can put the 22 LRs in there. And these two are 22s. And I have like 322 pistol semi-automatics in the safe. And I have like a lot of, what do you call those in there? Other stuff. A lot of other handguns. Guys, if you want to see in the safe, you got to drop a super chat. How old are they? A lot of them. They're all sorts of, or how old am I? Isabel, I'm 35. Let's see here. Do you have a BFR? Yep, back there, Mr. Frist, first name. Oldest gun, Amber, is that right there? It's a Kentucky rifle from 1840. Do I shoot the 500 much? About as much as all my other revolvers, honestly. Do you have a Glock? Hamilton, yes, right there. Hey, do you have a Magnum ammo? All sorts. Mr. Amputee Buck. So I'll point out the Magnums. That's a 500 Magnum. That's a 357 Magnum. That one's a 22 Magnum. That's a 22 Magnum. That's a 460 Magnum. This is a 338 Lapua Magnum. That's a 44 Magnum. And that one can shoot 10-gauge Magnums, and that one can shoot 10-gauge Magnums. 33 is my favorite hunting rifle for deer. Nice, Zoo. There's mine right there. We're going to be using that mid-November. All right, guys. Oh, by the way, too, guys, we're doing a giveaway in a few days. It's going to be a range bag. So we want to know, we want to get you out. Any Colt single actions. Technically, that's kind of like a Colt single action right there. Single Action Army. It's not Colt brand, but do you have a 1911? Yes, Pat. It's in the safe. Estimate total cost. I don't know, plays. Is that a Yugos SKS? No, Stinky. That is a Norinco. Yes, that is a Blackhawk. Yes. Do you have a sniper? Hamilton right there. Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna put a poll up, guys. All right, guys, I'm putting up a poll. We have a giveaway soon, and I need to know if you're subscribed, and you have to turn your notifications on so I know you're coming. Let's see here. Damn, I love guns. Thank you. Do you have a Sim 12? I don't have a Sim 12. I got a lot of 12 gauges. Do you have a 20 gauge shotgun? Zkeeper, yes. It's in the safe. 1911 is in the safe as well, Pat. Not a Yugo SK. No, Stinky. That is a Norinco. How are you doing? I'm doing great, Rendell. How about yourself? You got a 30 carbine. I don't, Jed. Nice collection. Thank you. Can you shoot some off for us? Unfortunately, MV, we cannot. Welcome back, by the way. What is the one you prefer when you're hunting? So when I hunt for dove, I use my 12 gauge shotgun, which is a pump inside the safe. But I usually carry, last time I carried this, the Canon TTI Combat. Before that, I carried my 45 ACP. Wish I could have own guns, but my dad won't let me. You have a Colt 1816 Army. Nice. I don't have any Bushmaster 450. Pat Donkey, Dockery, the 1911's in the safe. If you want to see in the safe, you got to drop a super chat. Do you have a Magnum? I got a lot of them, buddy. No 6.5 Creedmoor. Do you have any guns that use 4-bore? No, I don't. Another beautiful evening. Yep. Do you have a Skull? I don't, Ghost. What's the difference between a modern sporting rifle and assault rifle? The modern sporting rifle is the actual name, Brian. Assault rifle is what the liberals have put towards it so they can try to ban guns. It is not an assault rifle. That is a modern sporting rifle. The AR stands for Armalite Rifle, and the 15 is the 15th time they tried that version, and it stuck. No 50 Legend, no. Do you have a Draco? No. Do you have a 1911? Pat, I already answered that. Surprising. Okay, do you have a Myra Bomdic? I don't, Randall, whatever that is. Do you have model 1816 Army Revolver? I don't, Casey. They're cool though, bro. Yeah, they probably are. No 41 Magnums, Jed. Hold the gun. Can't, Glitcher. Got a Zombie Apocalypse. Yeah, we're set for it. Do you have a shotgun? I got a whole bunch of them, Kyle. So that one's a 12-gauge semi-auto. We have 3 pumps in the safe. That is a bolt-action 12 Marlin Original Goose Gun. These are all shotguns. Double barrels. That's a 10, a 10, a 12, a 12, a 16, a 10, a 410, and 2 9mm Flowbirds that are shotguns. I don't have a Rick Grimes, no. You're prepared for hose invasion. There we go. House invasion. Nice knife. Thanks, Alex. What's the biggest one that you have? Anyone. So my biggest one, Sam, for revolvers is the 500 right there. Hey, Mario, what's up? Welcome to Desert Armory more, buddy. Double tap the screen if you're not. Have you? Do you have any double action revolvers? So yeah, that one right here's double action. That one's double action. That one's double action. That's double. These 2 Colts are double action. That's double, and that one's double. To have Flint, Glock 19. No, Mr. Plaza or Pizza. I have a Glock 20 right there. It's a 10 mil. Unless I see you shooting, I'm going to assume they are all props. Oh, really? That one is fake, obviously, because it's orange. These are real, my friend. Real steel. As a giveaway to one of your subscribers, I need more info. Yeah, it's for subscribers only, Jed. Let's see. I have a 41 Colt single action. Nice. All props. It's best meter. Really? Do you have a cowboy revolver? Yes, Casey, right there. 45 Colt. This one looks pretty much like one, too. That's a 357 Magnum. By the way, guys, I was in Tombstone today. I'm near Tombstone, Arizona. If you want to check out the lives of that or any shorts, we got some stuff there. Charlie's Day is the best shotgun. They are one of the best, Jed. Do you have a video where you fired the Lapua? Brian, I do. Only one, though. It was a few months back. You got any 22s? Country, yes. That's a 22. That's a 22. That one's a 22. And I got a whole bunch in the safe. If you want to see in the safe, you got to drop a super chat. Hey, I remember you. What happened to the blue pistol? It's right there, Matthew. Matthew Lepe Gonzalez. Do you have a SKS? I do, Ethan, right there. It's a Norinco from 53, 52. Hey, do you have a revolver? Steven, you were staring right at him. Have a AA-12. Nope. Do you have a ODO? I do not, Randall. Hey, what's up, Llama? Welcome. You got a crossbow. I don't, Jed. 30-06, yes, country. It's in the safe. We have a 30-06 Remington 700 in safe. Those small revolvers, H&R. Good eye, buddy. That one's an H&A, so it's a Hopkins and Allen's. That one's a H&R, and that one's an H&R. What's the best gun to buy? Casey, it depends what you like and what you need. But nothing is for sale here. Can I meet you in real life? I don't know, Stephen. I'm here in southern Arizona. Can I meet? Yeah, it's up to you. 30-06, already answered that. Do you like to fish? I haven't in a while, but I do like. Remington Model 11. I don't. Can I meet you in real life? Do you have a pellet gun? Stephen, I got a pellet gun right there. It's a Vente Avenger 25 caliber. Let's do that M44. I don't have one, Sam Barreto. What is your favorite knife? My favorite knife is this Buck one because it has a lot of sentimental value behind it. I've had that for years. Blibby says, hi. I've subscribed. What you giving away? It's a range bag. We're giving away a range bag, guys. Do you have a 44 Magnum? McKean, that lever action right there is a 44 Magnum. Glock 22 or 19. I don't have either, Nick Hershey. I have a Glock 20. Country Hunter, my oldest gun is right there. It's a Kentucky rifle from 1840s. 408 Chi-Tac. Oh, we wish, John C. We have a 338 Lapua right here instead. Man, the guy's saying his Glocks. Already answered that one. Do you have a pellet gun? Already answered that one. Already answered that 44 mag. AK-47, Mr. I don't know. Guy right there. AK-47. Am I ex-military or police? I am not, Casey. 45 Carlos. We have right there's a 45 Colt. If I put that in it, I can shoot 45 ACPs. McCollin already answered that one. You're in Pierce. Wow, you're not far from me at all. I'm across the mountain from you. I'm near Sierra Vista, Casey. Let's see. Do you get any new pistols from the last time I saw your live stream? Matthew, I have not. 1911's Casey. I have a 1911 in the safe. If you want to see in the safe, you have to drop a super chat. I have one, but do you have a BB gun? I don't. Hey, Fishing Beyond, what's up? What gun do I buy? Defend once I'm 18. Probably a 9mm, Brian. Justin says Philippians 4:13. I like that one, buddy. Thank you for spreading God's word, my friend. I don't have any Hellcats. A homie Rambo. There we go. Like and subscribe, guys. Revolvers. Yes, sir. Imy Myers. We have an AK-47 right there. Thank you, Justin, for spreading God's word, my friend. You have a pellet gun. Don't have a BB gun. I don't have a BB gun anymore. Desert Eagles. Petition. No. Pretty Revolvers. Thank you. What's the most money you spent on a gun? 1,800 buckaroos, Country Hunter. What's your oldest gun? Ima, that's that one. It's from 1840s. I'm at my friend's house. Nice fish. Do you have any Augs? I don't. The Australian Aviator. Dusty Monkey says your newest gun. That blue one, actually, is from 2025. Let's see. That one is a sketch, by the way, Timothy. Timothy Wayne. That is a Canik sketch. What's the main Magnum Research? The Giant Magnum Research. That's a 500. Mr. FYU88. You rock, dude. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Any M1887s? No, I have a 1901 10 gauge lever action, not an 1887. What is the difference between a 20 long and a 20 short? So, if you guys give me a little time, I'll show the difference size-wise. I'll show you here in a little bit, because I have both. Well, these ones are CBs, same size as the short. All right, let me put you guys on the stand. You guys can go look at those right there. I have to set this up for the fella that just asked what the difference is of a short versus a main size. If I can open this ammo thing for you guys. Wow, that thing's stuck in there. Where's the one I already had open? Oh, there we go. Got it. All right. He wants to know the difference from a short to a long for a 22, guys. So we are going to show him. So all right. Here we go, guys. Put you off on the stand. There's the difference of a 22 long rifle and a 22 short. That's actually a CB, but they're the same size. There's the difference, Randall. Subscribe to get a channel to win a range bag. Yes, guys, subscribe to the channel to win a range bag. I am going to pin that one, Jed. Desert Eagle, no. Jesus loves you. Thank you. Guys, I got to go to the bottom of the chat so I can catch up here. Sorry. Any 38 revolvers. The Rain. That Ruger right there shoots 38 specials as well as 38, as well as 357 mag. That one right there is a 38 Smith & Wesson Long. That one is a 38 Smith & Wesson Long. You're subscribing. Thank you, buddy. Got into collecting firearms. Grime Reaper instead of Grim Reaper. Interesting. Maybe it is Grim. Yeah, it is Grim. I started collecting. I was around guns all my life, pretty much, guys. No 300 blackout. What's the beauty next between the tables and the safe? That is a 338 Lapua. That one is a Mauser from Turkey. This one's a Mosin and Gaunt. That one's a 303 British Lee Enfield. Shotguns. Indeed. I have two 12s in there in a 20. That's a 12 semi-automatic, a 12 bolt action, a 10. These are all 12s. That's a 10. That's a 10. That's a 12, a 12, a 16, a 10, a 410, and these are two 9mm Flowbirds. I was born in Phoenix, Arizona, lived there most of my life, and now I'm living in Campton, South Carolina. Nice country. Can you show the AK-47 bullet? Let me see if I got one sitting here. There we go. I'll show the difference between an AK-47 and my sniper rifle. So there's an AK-47, the steel case on the right, or sorry, the left. And the one to the right is the Magnum 338 Lapua. Jet steering cylinder. Nice, Josh. Thoughts on Pocket 380 for SD? Hey, Tony, that's what I pocket actually a lot. The 2.0 Bodyguard, I use that all the time. Karma 45, don't have one. That is one of the best ones to shoot, Tony, but make sure you get the right ammo. Where's the ammo box? This is some of the best 380 ammo that you'll need for 380 for pocket guns. Winchester PDX-1 Defender. It's one of the best ones you need to get if you have a pocket gun 380 like the 2.0 Bodyguard. Love all the wood. Me too, Sam. That's why I get them. 20 shoots are the best for traffic. Yeah, that way you can just pop them real good. Back. What's up, Owen? Do you have a judge? I don't, Jed. You don't pronounce that T in Flaubert, but a French round. Yes. Could be. My guns are from Belgium. Flaubert. Flaubert. How about pistols if you have Glock 19? I don't, indeed. I have a Glock 20. Do you have a 360? I don't fishing rod. I forget what a 360 is. Is that a Shytac? No. That was a 3-something else, a 418, and a... Oh, I forget what a 360 is. Can I see the difference between a 388 Special and a 380 Long? Yeah. Let me put you guys here, guys. He wants to know the difference of a 380... Whoops. Touching the screen. A 380... Special and a long. I have to dig them out. Try to remember where those are at. Give me a little break, guys. He wants to know the difference of a 38 Special and a Smith & Wesson long. So I got, let's see, that's a Smith & Wesson. Oh, this is a Smith & Wesson short. So I don't have a Smith & Wesson 38 long. I do have a short. Okay, there we go, guys. So that's a 30 Special, which is, he shoots out a 357 Magnum on the right. The one on the left is a 38 Smith & Wesson. It fits in that Ivor Johnson top break right there and the top break Alan Hopkins right there. It's Shaipan, LOL, spelling in word. Okay. What's your oldest gun? Shauna, right there. It's from 1840s. You'd cry so hard if you had to keep all your guns in a safe. Really, would I? Do you have a Colt Detective Special? No, these are police specials, Mr. Brian. This one is the 32 Smith & Wesson Long. That one's the 3220 Special. Josh, that's a good gun to EDC, 43X. Gun by the door looks like a musket. By the door, it does, but it's not. It's a 330, sorry, it's a 577 Schneider from 1860s. It's made in Nepal by Lee Enfield. You subscribe. Thank you, Alex. Killed my first steer with 30.6. What gun do you have that kicks the most? The one that kicks the most, Country Edits, is for my rifles is 338 Lapua. For my shotguns, it's a 10 gauge. And for my revolvers, it's that big old BFR right there. Guys, somebody donated. How all is well, brother. Okay, guys, somebody donated. So guess what? We get to open up the safe. Get to open up the safe. Somebody donated. Do you have a Peacemaker? That one's kind of like a Peacemaker, that one right there. Do you have an ARP? I don't. Okay, guys, somebody dropped a super chat. So guess what? You get to look in the safe for just a little bit. Just a tease. till we get another one. Ooh, what's in there, guys? A lot of my stuff's in socks so they don't get scraped. Do I have a 44 Magnum? I do. It's a not a revolver though. It's a lever action. 460's Buckmaster. Oh, okay. I heard of the 350 Legend. That's a 44 Magnum J-Lin on the bottom. The revolvers there. You have a sword collection? I don't. Smith & Wesson Model 10. I don't have one. I have a double-barrel muzzle loader from the 1850s. Nice, Raphael. Filthy Monkey Man says hi. Sorry, guys, if I skipped your question. I had to go down to the bottom. What's your favorite animal? I love dogs. J-Lin, I have 2 dogs. That's one of my favorite animals. That and horses I like. Jed, I got that from a pawn shop. No SMNGs, indeed. Do you have an MK? I don't. My favorite 380 round special was training if FMJ of carry hollow points. There you do. Do you have a 360? I don't. Scars? No scars. What's your heaviest gun? Alex, it'd be that 338 Lapua. It weighs about 20 pounds. Hey, by the way, Cole Brickles, thank you for that donation, guys. Thank you so much. Best wheel gun caliber for handguns. Probably 357 or 38 special plus P's. Holy Sigma. What's your favorite name? Favorite name? You like brand name? Smith & Wesson, I think. Sniper, Indeed, Ohio, right there. What's your dream gun? Country edits. I'd love to get a pristine condition Colt that is brand, like, from the regular era. No baby Brownings. So do you name your guns? I have not. Do you have a 360? Fishing, I don't. Thanks for the live and sharing your wheel guns. Have an amazing night. Thank you, Arizona boy. Appreciate you showing up, my fellow Arizonan. What's a good gun to hunt with? If you're doing deer, get yourself a Ruger American bolt action or a Savage 110. Do you got drum roll gun? Ema, I have a drum for the SKS. Do you ever go fishing? I haven't in a while. Any 25s? I don't have any 25s out. I have some 25 ACP semi-autos. Do you ever go fishing? I already did that. 9mm, I got 2 right there and a whole bunch more in the safe, Mr. J-Lin. Let's see here. How about pistols that can't metal like a Kimbo? These 2 are the closest I have that I could akimbo. They're both police positives. They're almost the same size. This one's just a little hotter around. They're both made in early 1900s, original finish. Work guns are going to be out tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so it'd be all my semi-automatic pistols. Can you do a look around the room? Yeah, sure. What gun are going to be out tomorrow? Let's see. My Thompson has a drum. Nice, Robert. Nice. Can you do a look around the room? Sure, we can do that. It's glitching. Oh, no. You might have to close it down and restart it. Double tap the screen, guys, if you like what you see. Subscribe if you could. We have membership starting at $1.99 a month. We have shorts of shooting, hiking, mine exploring, all sorts of stuff. Any Taurus is what's the most expensive gun you own? That's a Taurus right there. Events, KG Events. I have a Taurus semi-automatic 22 in the safe. Most expensive gun I own to replace it would be this 338 Lapua sniper from Ruger here. If I had to replace it. Let's see, I'm supposed you don't have any pocket hammerless wheel guns. No, all mine have hammers on them. I don't have any hammerless ones. I have triggerless, like the Spur. Goose gun, you saw that, yeah. Do you live in the country? I do, well, sort of. I'm just outside. I have an acre here, and there's other acres around me. So I'm kind of just on the outskirts of town. Do I have a fishing pole collection? I don't. Nice set, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, Angelo. Or Angel. Angel Eyes. There we go. I'm going to put you back on the stand so it might jerk a little bit. Do you have 12-gauge ammo? Yep, I got all sorts of 12-gauge ammo. Hey, Desert, Armory and more. I'm Captain Hook. Hey, Captain Hook. 1 ounce copper bar in a plastic bag 10 feet under my what? Under your grass. That's cool. Put you on the stand. Hey, guys, we got past 6,200. Think he likes revolvers. Yeah, I do. I like revolvers, lever actions, double barrels. I have lots of other stuff, too, but I want one for me. Got to go buy one yourself. That'd be worth money. Possibly. What's up? I know who that is. What's up, Mr. Kid? Stifler, how's it going, brother? Because I was just digging holes in my fence. There you go. You're a sword collector. Nice. What you think about the new Glocks coming out? Travis, I saw a couple pictures of them. They honestly don't look much different. Do you live in South Carolina? I don't. I live in southern Arizona. What's the wheel gun your favorite train with? Probably that little 22 right there. Easiest to train with. That 45 Colt's easy. 357 Magnum's not bad. I don't have an ACOG, Mr. Fishing. Hobby's awesome. I'm watching from Suriname. Suriname, welcome, buddy. Tristan, yeah. What's up? Do you have a fishing pole collection? I don't. Not bad. Got banned from lives for a bit, though. YouTube being HE. Again, Stifler, how do you get banned? Your slides have no serial numbers on them. My favorite sword is my Falcate. Okay, I remember when you had 500 subs, now you have 6,000. Yes, Blaster Kid. Tristan, yep. Well, it's like FAL, man. I was watching him this morning, and then I left my home to go to Tombstone to do a live in Tombstone in a video. And while I'm doing the live, someone says, hey, did you hear FAL Man got kicked off? And I'm like, no, I didn't. I was just listening to him this morning. It's like, yeah. Something about his toes were in the screen, and he thought it was fingers touching the rifle. I don't know. I live in WA, Assault Rifle Band. Yeah, I have 2 stores near me. One sells Mini 14s. Checking the other today, and they said they are illegal. Mini 14s are? Had some of our builds as green screen, and YouTube says we touched the green screen. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, you got to be joking. You got to be joking. And of course, they didn't they didn't take your appeal, right? They're saying you touched a green screen gun. You can't. There's no way you can. This is my question. Is 45 hardcast a little bit overrated? For 45 Colt hardcast, I have some. They're bear loads. Bro, can you shout out my channel? If you do, I'll shout out yours. Hey, guys, shout out to Jed Henderson. I think he's trying to get to 50 at least so he can get his lives going. Really, YouTube needs to chill. I know. Jail Blaster. I don't, Emma. They docked me because on one of my shorts that I did last week, Wheel Gun Thursday, I did a teaser for 40 seconds or so. At second 25, it said I mentioned that I was offing a pew-pew for money at second 25. And I was like, no, I didn't. And so you scroll through it, sure enough, nope, I didn't. So I said, there's no way, shape, or form in this whole video, this short teaser. And they said I was, so they pulled it and totally restricted it. And I had to do like a 10-minute little training questionnaire, or less than that, so they can bring it. They can take the warning off in 90 days. If I do the same thing again, they'll put a strike on me. Bro, YouTube banned me for just showing my cardboard gun collection. I make them. What? That is crazy. No, I appealed, but they'll go back to me in 22 hours. Okay, but they still ban you in the meantime. What do you like better, Glock or Colt Python? Colt's a semi-auto, obviously. I mean, a Glock's a semi-auto, Colt's a revolver, so I feel like that's not a fair comparison, Krennian. You're the source that it's because the Mini has a handguard on top of the road. What the world? I got to get to the bottom, subscribe to get your, to get what do you think cardboard's gun? I have no idea. Hunting rifles, yeah, I got some. I've got a 270, 700 Remington, a 30-06 710 Remington. I have 30-30s. I have a 308. Really, Naruto? Yeah, that's dumb, right? Why does YouTube think cardboard's a gun? I know, right? The laws are here are dumb. Oh, in Washington, yeah. They were in Cali, too, when I lived there. And YouTube throttles us down to 23 people. We had 110 in here, 120 for a little bit. Can I have a shot, please? A shout out? Shout out to Fishing and Beyond 14. What's your most obscure gun? What do you mean, Big Boss? Have you seen them Nora Model 3030s? NRA model? No, I haven't, Tristan. Thank you much. I just gained some subs. For reals? Shout out to Henderson, Jet Henderson. Can you shout out my name? My name is Eman, but it's spelled Eman. Welcome to Eman Myers. Shout out to Eman Myers. Subscribe to him. Do I have what? Indeed. I was looking at a 45 Colt and was wondering what the 45 barrel look like. Let's see. I have some, but I would advise not to shoot them in a normal revolver. You would have to shoot these in either in Smith & Wesson 45 or a Ruger, because these are extremely, extremely hot. These are 975 muzzle energy, almost 1,000. These are bear loads. Do not shoot these in a Vaquero. It'll blow your gun up. Do not shoot these in a Vaquero. I have shot 2 of them. Or a couple of them, was it, in my Cimarron, but it's not really made for those. But here it is right here. These are high power, guys. Do you have a gun with most recoil? My 10 gauges are Indeed, or my 338 Lapua. Do I have an atomic revolver? I don't, Benny. Want to know how much my falsata weighs? I have no idea what that is. Stores within 10 miles of each other, too. We'll just buy from the store that sells them. There you go. Let's see here. What to know how much the Falcatate? I have no what a Falcatate is. Yeah, these are bear loads. They're heavier. What are they? 325. Yeah, 325. They're plus P's. Now I have some even hotter than those. That's the way to go, Preeksies. The slashing sword. Okay, huh? You should get a single shot H&R. You can get like 8 different barrels for $600. Interesting. If y'all don't, now I'm Ray Lewis' son. What? If you don't know, I'm Ray Lewis' son. Whoever Ray Lewis is, I have no idea. How you find them on the ground after you fire them? Will you be burning hot? Oh, the loads? Well, it's in a revolver, so you can just pop them out and collect them very easily. 28 pounds. Wow. That's about how much my 338 Lapua weighs. It's actually more like 22 maybe. I've never actually weighed it. Look them up. Let's see. Who is that? Where did that go? There we go. Blaster Kid Tristan. The dude at Wade says he thinks those other stores are getting letters, so I don't know if they will be available much longer. 223 Remington bullets. Yes, indeed, I do. I don't know if they're Remington brand, but they are Remington 223 Remington. Choose your collection of guns. What kind of gun is the loudest? Probably my 10 gauge, Ema. Do you have an automatic revolver? Benny, we don't. I use it to chop wood. It's like an axe because it's curved. Huh. 19 in the chat. So close to 50 subs. Guys, shout out to Jed Henderson. He needs a couple more subs to get 50. Shout out to Jed Henderson. Share him some love. What's up, Just Mods? How's it going, brother? Do you have any way to get contact with YouTube directly? They've been having a lot of pains for us 2A guys. It's just pathetic. One guy got kicked off because they said he was touching a green screen revolver. Or sorry, a green screen pistol. Isn't that crazy? Green screen pistol. They accused me of trying to off something for money and restricted the video and totally pulled it. Said if I do it again, they'll give me a strike. If I do it within 90 days, they'll do a strike on me. Yeah. All good, bud. YouTube AI is a joke. I know, right? You can't prove yourself innocent. You have all the proof, but they won't let you. My second favorite is the Greek Gladius. Those are nice. Those new frangible green screw pews have got you. Those new fangled green screw pews? Green screen. Oh, yeah. You're touching an imaginary gun. You're banned. You're banned now. Like that's so bad. They need to put a call staff. The thing is, it'd be busy every day of the week. What's up, Matt? Welcome back. You can actually talk to somebody. I have talked to somebody digitally, like actually talking to a person. But they told me, well, we can't do anything about it. Once it's finalized, AI says it's this, and once they put their gavel down, that's it. It's done. What to know how much it weighs? I don't know, buddy. Stifler, did they take the appeal? He said they got 72 hours to work it out, Green Smoke. Welcome, by the way, guys. Like a chat system, what, not a pain to get hold of. It is. They have a chat system, but it's a little hard to find. That's how I got a hold of him. It was a live chat, Mr. Just Mods. Bro, I'm glad you're doing it a lot better. Yeah, I am. I still feel a little heavy. I still feel a little bit heavy right here. My face just kind of weighed down feeling. But and a little tired feeling. The people making the last thing, no AI. Yeah, I know, right? They're taking over. They are taking over YouTube. 19 pounds less than your sniper, still very heavy. Yeah, it's crazy. They're taking over YouTube. Like, it's like they told me, well, once AI takes a hold of it, we can't really do anything about it. Like, to me, there should be a place that you can submit a little section or have your voice saying, here, this is what that whole thing says. I'm repeating word for word verbatim. You can tell that I'm not saying anything. AA Gerson Witness 2311, especially the Brat model. I don't have one of those. I don't have a Gerson EEA. I have a TSUS Double Stack 2011. It's a Night Stalker. I subscribe away from 50. One subscriber away from 50. Guys, shout out to Jed Anderson. If you're not subscribed to him, could you? He is one away from 50. Let's get him a couple more, guys. Let's get him a couple more. AI is just crazy. It looks so real. I know, right, Tristan? Have to hit the hay. See you, Eastern. Be back now. All right, see you, buddy. My third is Kama. It's a short sword. Kama? Kima? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. All right, thanks. I'm dipping out. Indeed, Ohio. Thank you so much for coming by. If you haven't subscribed, could you double tap the screen before you leave? Already subscribed to him. Oh, thanks, Green Smoke. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. If he's public, as in, like, if a person's public and they subscribe to me, I can go through my subscribers and then just click. I have to go to bed in like 2 minutes. Okay. You said it right the first time. Comma? Like, as in, like a what do you call those? What do you call those little things? I'm drawing a blank. What you use in writing, like a period, a comma, a semicolon, apostrophe. Oh, YouTube has determined my content was not in violation of the rules. But get this, I still can't initiate a live. Yes, Stifler, that makes no sense. They say you didn't do it, but they still dock you 24 hours. Yeah. Punctuations. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, it makes no sense. To me, if they rule in your favor, they should drop all charges. Just like when they rule in your favor on a video that says that it's not 18, it was for 18 plus. And I said, no, it's not. It's not age restricted. And so I appealed it, and they said, yes, we see it's not. You're right. And then, meaning 16 and 17-year-olds can see it. Or the ones that say, they'll orange flag the $sign, and it'll say that it can't be advertised as much, or it could be restricted by age. It's a red $sign, not a red one. And so you can submit. And what's weird is I did 3 lives one day after each other, like 3 1 hours or 3 45 minutes. 2 of them were green. One of them was orange. And I appealed that one, and it's still orange. They won't let that one pass. It makes no sense. Want you to know how much it weighs. I don't know what weighs. Violas, go to sleep. Violas? Yeah, freaking YouTube. No joke, Stifler. You are right. Guys, shout out to Stifler Manufacturer, by the way. He's a fellow Arizonan. He has a, where I live here in Arizona too. He's got a YouTube channel where he makes Glock slides for Gen 3. I don't know about Gen 2s, but he also is starting to make for Gen 4s, I believe. So guys, shout out to him. If you want really nice, fancy looking slides with, I think it's powder coating or something like that, or really neat looking stuff, shout out to him, guys. So intending to do more content with Rumble. Sadly, Instagram took away our ability to do live along with anyone else with 1K followers. Really? 1K is theirs. Ouch. How are you going to get 1,000 followers? Most of our followers are YouTube, right? I mean, I could maybe, since I have, 6,000 something, maybe I could get 1,000. 8 pounds in the weight of my comma, but it's razor sharp. Nice. Speaking of Arizona, we have a new gun shop that's stocking some of our slides. Task Force Red in Tucson. Stifler, congrats. Is that the one you were trying to get? That you were meeting up with him? That's sweet, my friend. So now you have what, like 5 stores throughout Arizona? Or do you have some out now? Mr. Smoke Subject. There you go. Hey, thank you for subscribing to Channel the other day. Oh, you're welcome, Fishing. You're welcome. Yay, guys. Congrats to Jed. Yay. YouTube, remember, this is a piece of wood used to point out objects throughout the room. See, it says, this is wood. It's used in construction. It's a wood wedge. There you go, guys. By the way, your Magnums are my favorite guns. Thank you. Yeah, those big boys, if you want to see me shoot those, I have a short of me shooting them. I shoot big guns a lot, so they don't recoil a lot with me. I'm used to it. Let's see. We have Serious Arms in Prescott, the hub in Tucson, Mesa, and Lakeside. Now Task Force Ferrer and Tucson as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 5 stores then, huh? Sweet, brother. 14 in the chat. There's got to be more than that. Then, of course, we have distributors like Delta Team Tactical and MMC. You got Delta Team Tactical? Sweet. So that's 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stores and 2 distributors. Is that what I'm looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stores and 2 distributors. That's sweet. About time to restart this up again because we only got 11 people in here. We're trying to get Zone Tactical, but their owner ghosts new offers, it seems. Oh, any 32s? Yeah, there's some 32 revolvers. These 2 on the bottom here, those snub nose, and those 2 over there are 32s. Well, actually, those 3 are. 32 Smith & Wesson shorts. Do you have a new AK? Did you get a new AK? That one right there is the same one I've had. Right there, it's a Kalashnikov. It's from 2023, 2022. Like that? I think I got it in 23. It's a Kalashnikov USA, which I heard is out of business. I also have a hunting knife. Nice. Do you have any idea what kind of video I should do? Well, your channel is called Fishing and Beyond. So fishing, maybe you want to make some of it, but maybe not all of it. See, like, I wanted mine to be more than guns and hunting, so that's why I put in more. But at the same time, if they dock my channel forever, well, then I lose all my other and more stuff, too. What forge mark is on my M4 upper? On mine, I don't have an M4. That one's a Delton AR-15. Any 17s until what's up? LP's back. Any 17 homes. I mean, I have a Glock 20 right there. No Glock 17s. What's the biggest shotgun shell you got? Mr. Alex, I do have an 8-gauge shotgun shell that I use for a collection, but I don't actually have one that shoots that. I'll put a little stand of what I can shoot here. Where's that little rimfire one? Here we go. I'll put up a little stand of what I have. Look at all those revolvers. Thanks, bud. All right, so I'm going to put up a little row of shotgun shells here. What I have. All of them I can shoot but the one because I don't have a gun that shoots at 8-gauge. All right. Hey, what's up, Red? So that one on the far right is an 8-gauge. I don't have a gun that shoots that, but the other one's a 10, a 12. The purple one's a 16. The yellow's a 20. The clear one is a 410, and that brass one is a Flober 9mm garden gun. 17 HMRs. Yes, I have one. The guy who has the dog. Are you the guy who has a dog? I do have a dog, but it's not the one you're thinking of probably. The Jimmy Show? His dog's on all the time. I do have 2 dogs. If you want to see the dogs, like I have a German Shepherd and her name's Canella, and I have a Red Heeler. He's on my channel more often because he goes on hikes with me and mine exploring. His name's Skittles. So if you want to check him out, check out my channel. I have a really nice long format of me doing in a cave. Is it a true old Colt Python or better than the new ones? Been waiting for one. Devil, I hear they are. Yeah, no, you're the one I'm thinking of. Oh, good. Skittles. Yes, that's Skittles. I almost took him today at Tombstone. But I was like, not everybody over there wants dogs in their places, so I've been going so dang long. No worries, mister. I have a dog named Snoopy. There you go. His Skittles Rainbow. No, he's not. Hey, what's up, Mrs. Lab? Missy the Lab, how's it going? Skittles rules. I'm a huge fan. Any 44s? Ashley, I have a 44 Magnum right there. It's in a lever action. Last time I came here, you showed your dog, and they was such a cutie, Poochie. Yeah, he's a cute doggy. He's outside right now. Yeah, I'll probably take him. I really want to go up to the mountains and do a hike on Saturday. The flowers are blooming up there because you can see them from my house. It's all getting this green and yellow lush. So I might go hiking on Saturday and post some videos about it. I know a lot of you just came in here, but when you guys come back in, yes, Holdy, I do. I think lever should be 30-30. There's a 30-30 right there. I have the knowledge of guns. What does AK stand for? I honestly do not know. Probably something Kalashnikov. Alec Kalashnikov or something? Which, that's a Kalashnikov. What's the mountain? I'm from Louisiana. That one is Car Peak. I have a 10 mil right there. Right there. Glock 20. Guys, I know some of you just got in here, but I need to restart the live. If you would return, put a 1 in the chat. If you're going to return, put a 1 in the chat. There's only 9 people in here, and I need to restart it to get the algorithms going again. Otherwise, it's just kind of a waste of time to stay. Anska Kalashnikov. See, I thought it was something like that. Now it sure is 10. All right, I'm going to restart the live. If you don't get an alert, just go to my channel, Desert Armory and More, and we'll be right there. Okay, guys? We'll see you just in a little bit, couple minutes. Okay, guys? See you in a bit.